Hey, what's going on, gang? Good afternoon. Hi there. What's going on? Welcome to this. My name's Alan Cox. Thanks for being here. Say hi to Bill Squire. He's right over there.
Hey, creepy hugs.
Mary Santora is sitting right there.
Hello.
She's got a new do.
Cut 7 inches off my
She's
hair
got
today.
got a fresh vibe.
It's very blonde, and I'm very, very happy with it.
There you go. 7 inches shorter.
Yes.
7 inches blonder.
Yes.
Poundcake is back in Studio G.
Afternoon, white people.
And if you'd like to join us, please do. If you want to do it on the telephone, those are operational and live. And here we all are, 216-578-1007, 800-348-1007. You send me a text, 35192. AlanCoxShow.com is where you can watch if you like. Oh. Sorry. Sorry, it sounded more dramatic than it was supposed to. I had like a small burp that felt like it was winding its way up. Hold on. No, nothing. Boy, they just get stuck there. I'd love to really rip off one of those big ones. We were talking about when you're little. Yesterday, we were talking about when you're little kids and kind of trouble you get into or don't. And, when you're a kid, and some people never let it go, and it stays with them when they're adults. But when you're a kid, it's real currency if you can get off a giant belch. That's a big deal to kids because they're funny. It's a way to make noise. You can pretend it was accidental when you're a kid. And I was never able to do that. It was just one more way in which I was inferior to my peers because I just could never get off one of those massive belches. They're just real crowd pleasers when you're a kid. You can really stake your claim by being like the kid who can get off a belch, That pro level when you're doing the alphabet, it's a big deal for some kids. One of those. I could never get those off. They would just get stuck there. And they still get stuck. They're in my throat. But, what are you going to do about it? People go, what's on your bucket list? I won't lie to you. I go, that's on my bucket list. Some people, they say, oh, it's traveling. I want to see the pyramids of Giza. Or they say, I want to do this, I want to do that. I'd like to, and hopefully it's not on my deathbed. Hopefully maybe it's even on my regular bed. Get off one of those giant third grade from the diaphragm belches, because some people could just conjure those up. One can of bubbly water, and some people, all the way there. I have people in my own home that can get those off. Very, very simply. My wife and I were looking at, we're trying to nail down our travel plans for the remainder of the year. We're going to Vegas over the 4th of July, and this September is our 10th anniversary, and so we're trying to figure out a big trip for our 10th anniversary, and so we're trying to figure out where to go.
Where are we going?
Don't know yet. Looking at the Amalfi Coast, maybe Sardinia.
Thank you. Let me know so I can book my hotel.
I will let you know. Mary, here's where we're going to be on the Amalfi Coast.
Yeah, I'm coming.
So we've got a handful of places.
Is that
we have
the Dr. Melfi Coast?
Yes.
Yes, the Jennifer Melfi Coast. Milfy, more like it. Ooh.
Mm.
You catch yourself a random Sopranos episode? Oof. Hacha. At Lorraine Bracco.
She never did it for me.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think it's the way she looks. I think it's
Her voice.
just her characters, especially having seen her in Goodfellas first. Karen in
was-
Goodfellas
Oh, she was Karen.
Yeah.
She was a real doormat in Goodfellas.
She was, yeah.
Edie Falco's way hotter, I think.
No.
Yeah.
I'm with you. on
Nope.
that.
That's not for me. But so yeah, we're looking at these places, and usually when we travel, we like to do our own thing. But we're looking at all of the different options, and a couple of them that are in the mix are like tour packages, right? Place we've never been before. They're like, oh, we take you here, we take you there. You're kind of in a little bit of a group, which is you're like, okay, maybe you meet a few people. You're never going to see them again, right? So what's a big deal? And my wife's laughing because one of the things she's looking at was, I guess, geared toward maybe, because they tell you if you're looking at a tour that involves a lot of things that you're going to do, it will tell you the level of physical activity. So based on how you like to travel, not everybody wants to hike up a mountain, right? So they'll tell you low or intermediate or whatever. And I guess one of them and I like doing that stuff when we travel. I like hiking and doing all that stuff. And one of them, she told me that she looked at, she goes, well, we can't do this one because she said the age cutoff is 49.
Oh, babe, but you're so spry.
I said, why? And she goes, I don't know. Maybe they're looking for, because there's more stuff going on. They figure it's a younger demo or something. I'm like, I can do stuff like a lot of people can't do. So now I have to write these people a strongly worded letter and tell them, hey, listen, I wasn't even thinking of going on your tour, but now that I've been told that I can't, because by the time we go, I'll be 52. Now that I've been told I can't go, I want to more than ever. Just out of spite, I want to go.
I'm sorry, sir. Your weak bones are a liability for us. Can't have you cracking ankles on this hike.
I'm sorry, your paper femurs are nearly not going to make this. And I don't even think that this particular one was like hike heavy. But, that's very, if you go over to, Europe, there's a lot of hilly terrain, right? You're in these tiny little mountain towns and things like that. But I had never heard, because normally we don't book anything that involves like a group of people or taking you here or whatever. So I'd never heard of anything like that. I didn't know that there were age cutoffs. I'm like, that seems almost illegal. Like it's a company doing what they want to do. It's a travel company, so they can make their own rules. But I had never heard of that before, and it made us both laugh. That I have, for all intents and purposes,
You're too old.
Aged out.
Of fun.
Of fun!
Mm-hmm.
I was
That's
just
why
Just in
I like
Europe.
this.
Just in Europe.
Right, and it's I assume it's the conversion between European and
Yeah, it's
American.
Celsius fun.
There you go. As Captain Fun, see, they don't know that
But
I'm
you're
Captain.
Captain Fun in Fahrenheit. There's a difference.
I guess so. An inch or miles a kilometer or something. Yeah, they don't know. So, and that's okay. They're running things how they want to run, but we both had a larf over that. Yes, Cody.
I was saying my friend just got back from his month-long trip, like gallivanting all over Europe, like he was staying in hostels and stuff. So I'm ready to pick his brain about that because I always wanted to go to Europe and I've never been. And also I was talking to my boyfriend this morning about, I said, hey, would you want to do like a gay cruise? Like not just us. We could bring like our friends and just do that because I want to do that before I die. And I think
Gallivant?
No, go on a gay cruise. And I think it's best that I go while I'm in a relationship because that way I'll have some restraint. Get me when I was single and like 24, I probably would die. They would have threw me overboard or something.
They have a lot of restraints on gay cruises. They keep them in the supply closets. You can ask your purser for one of them. Just know where your muster station is.
And your safe word.
And your safe word. And you'll know that you're in good shape. I like when people Google, is there a lot of hooking up on cruises? There's a lot of hooking up everywhere. Why? Yes.
But especially on a cruise.
A floating hotel. Well, not especially. It's just you're in a confined space. There's nowhere to go.
Like you always run across those rooms, which I was never this person. I never leave my door open. Not even in college did I leave my dorm room door open. But these people that are on a floor and they just leave their room door open while they're in there hanging out, like as an invitation for people to just come in and just hang out with them. I'm like, I don't want to hang out with these people who just happen to see my door open. I think my anxiety says they're casing the joint and they want to see what stuff we got so they could come back and rob us later.
Rob your cabin.
Yes.
Of your valuables. Yeah, well, listen, there is crime.
Well, the perfect getaway.
Yeah.
To just be on the same boat.
It doesn't matter. You think people don't steal stuff on a boat?
I know. I'm just